Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm so excited because this one's a very, very powerful one. Day 15. And the affirmation is I am safe. So if we had to just do one affirmation forever, I would choose this I'm safe. Because it actually talks about everything else. It is the whole gist. So the whole anxiety, fear, everything else, the brain's reactions are happening because it actually assumes at one point of time that you're not safe. This new change, this uncertainty, this thing that you have never done before, the dream that you're going for isn't safe for you. And if we are able to convince our brain in one way or the other that I'm safe. I am safe. It actually changes the game. The whole game's changed after that because once this is relaxed, you are actually working at your full potential and you're actually able to understand what's your true emotion and you are able to work on it. So this is making you work from the sense of calm all the time. It's like, it's amazing. This one affirmation is damn powerful. I am safe. So let's get to the action for the day. The action for the day is stuck emotions identified yesterday can be deep. So you remember we'd worked on letting go, forgiveness, and stuff that was stuck in the past, which we were feeling guilty about, not good enough, and stuff like that. They are a lot, right? And I would be not honest if I say that one day is enough to actually let go of it. So that's why I want you guys to take your time. Take your time and actually work on them. It can be a week, it can be a few days, whatever feels right to you when you feel that, okay, you're ready to move on. At the same time, not getting into the procrastination. And you'll know when it comes. Just set the intention to know that. So the action is identifying work and releasing them through journaling and breathing. Write down all the thoughts and feelings that come up or record a voice note and explore the root cause of those feelings. Is it that feeling is is it that you feel you're not good enough or is it other limiting beliefs? So for example, whatever is a stuck emotion that came up last time. We are trying to journal like to free flow, right? In order to actually let out the to find out the root cause of whatever is happening to us, right? So, for example, whatever feeling you identified yesterday or whenever you were like a couple of days ago when you were doing it, what is the root cause of it? Do I feel that I'm not good enough? Is that a limiting belief that is there? A lot of I'm not loved or I'm not safe or I'm not good enough are kind of the crux of all the limiting beliefs in general in the world. So somewhere down the line, it will come back. And they are really sticky ones. So just know that you're working with something which is very common and also it's I don't want to say very hard, but it's not an easy thing to remove, right? So give yourself some grace, some love, and have patience while you're working on it. At the same time, just keep going. Journaling can look like in this case, like what exactly do you feel? I feel mad at myself because I was not able to take care of XYZ situation. I could have reacted better, but what a fool I have been to actually let this thing get out of my hand. I would have if only I would have done this or that and XYZ. Whatever is coming to your mind, just offload. Keep writing, keep writing, keep writing until all the anger's out. And then you ask yourself the next step that you tell them that yourself that I acknowledge, I recognize that this is going on and I acknowledge, I see it, I understand that you are sad and you see that you are not good enough. But then once you have acknowledged it completely, it's like talking to a little child who's sad and is very mad and very sad at something. You would let them talk first. Let them get all the emotions out. Once that's there, you actually talk about, um, all right, I understand. This is what you feel. Do you feel mad? Do you feel sad? You feel that you're not good enough, right? However, and then you come to the point. So you recognized it, you acknowledged it, then you restate it in a different form. And so there you say that, however, that's not whole of you. I know that particular situation might be there, but however, there have been so many situations where you have acted in certain way. Could it be that you are overreacting? Could it be that it's just one situation and that does not define you? And this is all to talk to your inner self and give it some reassurance. So you're reassuring it that this is what the truth is. It looks like that. However, that's not the truth. You're not good enough. It's just emotion, an extra reaction that's coming up for that particular situation. However, it's not the whole story. It's just a small fraction of the story for a small part of the journey, whichever you are on. So, okay. However, do you think so? Coming back to that child analogy. All right. Yeah, I know it feels like you can't do anything else. However, you have done so many things in the past. You did this well, you did that well, and you give them some examples, yourself some examples. Yeah, I know I messed up with that problem in business, but there were five other situations where I made up really well. And then you restate that I am not good enough to I am good enough and I am safe or I am worthy or whatever the problem came up to be. Right? I'm good enough. I am enough just the way I am. I know everything that I need to know for that situation. I have all the skills that are needed for this particular situation to be worked in my favor. So you understand that, okay? And then the last one is embodying, becoming that. So you said that. You understood something, understood a pattern about yourself, you acknowledged it, you changed it. But now the most important part comes. You need to embody that change. How do you embody it? Because that's your signal to the universe that I am honest and I actually and truly want it. And when you say embodying that change, let me give you an example how it could look like. So, for example, you're talking to yourself, no, I'm good enough, I'm not good enough, but then you said, no, you're good enough. So now, once you understood and identified, no, I'm good enough, I know everything, what needs to be done. And then what would be the next logical step that you would have taken had it been the situation you knew everything or you were good enough? You get back, you bounce back, you stand up again, and you take that action that is supposed to be taken in full faith. So, for example, if it is related to weight, you are very upset, you don't do anything, I'm not good enough, blah blah blah. But eventually, you understood, no, I am good enough, and I have everything that needs to be done. I know, and I have everything in me to have my ideal weight, for example. Right? So, what would be my action to embody it? Next time when I'm making my food choices, I'll keep it in mind. I'll embody it. It might be a very small action, like every day I'll take 5 minutes of walk, or I'll do 10 push ups, or maybe 2 push ups. But that action, and it doesn't have to be a huge, big action because, that which you don't follow on, it can be a huge action. The point is to follow on it. But a small change that you make, you commit to it. And that's your embodiment. All right, I'm ready for my most fit version. And I say it and I mean it this time. So today onwards, I'll drink 2.5 liters of water every day, for example. So I hope that is a little more clearer to you. And let all these emotions flow, journal on them, let them get out, and that's when you'll feel a lot of release, a lot of friction, a lot of weight would be relieved from your body. And it won't be a surprise if something chronic, health condition might, end up getting better as well. I have seen a lot of cases where that happens. So just know that as well. However, just to state that it is no medicine, there's no therapy. This is just for your mind, okay, to release. So I hope you do it. I hope this was helpful. This is a general way of journaling I normally suggest, especially when you're triggered, especially when you understand a pattern or a situation which is heavy for you. It might take a long time to journal in such scenarios, but trust me, it's totally worth it. So I hope you enjoy it. See you guys next time. Keep journaling, keep going through your steps, and keep manifesting the abundance that you truly deserve. See you guys.